The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us. We have the Dow Industrials up 250. Nasdaq is up 77. S&P's up 25. Gold contract up $1.10, trading at $13.13 an ounce. We have light sweet crude. That was catching a bit out there today.
Oh, big
up
time, man. I just went over. Yeah, we're above 54 at one point. Yeah.
$53.75 an ounce. A barrel, rather. An ounce. That'd be pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note down 5 ticks, 121.31. 30-year bond down 13, 145.33. Now, both notes and bonds, folks, okay, bottom line, came down yesterday, had light volume, have light volume today. They still want higher price, lower yield. King dollar down 127, trading at 96.730. Now, King dollar hit 97 today. It looks like we'll see whether we set up a triple top. So we're talking about yesterday. Triple tops are hard to set up, man.
Sure.
Bottom line is that's what we got thus far. The euro is at 112.96 to $1 US. The yen is at 110.5, and the pound is at 128 to $1 US. We get action at topside. There's no two ways about that.
We sure do, man. Markets higher, a little bit of dollar action. That oil move, quite a move for sure.
Action
everywhere.
Down,
Earnings
around.
still, that's right.
Let's get over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time, Thinkorswim, TD Ameritrade, great program. You want to understand options, option strategies, futures, great program. You can come over to our website at TFNN. You hit the banner. You can bring up the account. You can open an account. You can trade with paper money. Follow Kevin and his team each and every trading day. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. How we doing?
We're doing
great,
good,
man.
It's we get action. You get two-way action out here in a big way, man. I mean,
you know, Tom, you've watched enough of this to know it's a little odd to me that we're up so much based on just the fact that we might not shut down the government again. I think that's, as bullish as I am on the overall economy, even this seems a little odd to me, that's why we're up. And I wonder if there's not something else going on why we're so strong. Because, frankly, I don't see the E-minis up 26 based on no government shutdown. It's like a participation trophy.
I agree. No, I do.
Right? So, I mean, these guys are doing their job, and the market rallies because they do their job. Whoa.
And even to add to it, right, Kevin, it's not even sure that they're going to do their job, right?
Exactly.
So
like, it's a little caused me a little pause here, but we did get some, fairly good numbers out of Redbook. 4.6%. That's still a good number out of Redbook. Jolts just came out at 9 a.m. 7.335 million job openings. That's a big number, guys.
It is.
That's a pretty good number out of Jolt. So I imagine that gave the E-minis another leg up there because the labor market is still strong.
And,
definitely.
When I said we are a two-way market, I mean, I think we're in a monster trading range. And a bottom line is that if I'm right, the range is like huge. So it's going to be,
right.
You can have some fun with it. I mean, the bottom line is a lot of money to be made because you don't need the bottom, you don't need the top. You get that fat middle, man, and, you're going to do all right. So
a lot of people have made their living in that middle, Tom.
Seriously, man. I mean, it's there. We know it's there. And then the real question is going to be, what I really like right now fundamentally is this. Every single day, I hear that, we're going to have a recession. Well, you and I have been around long enough, Kevin. Most of the time, folks, when a recession comes in, this is what ends up happening, is that the recession's already here, and then they tell you a year afterwards, oh, we have a recession. You know, I seriously don't remember people saying that we're coming into a recession in the last 30 years. I don't.
Right. I've never seen and you and I have talked about this on the air before, Tom. I have never seen a predetermined recession so strong in my life.
Exactly.
None of the economic data points to a recession. It does point to coming down off unsustainable levels, like today's small business optimism, right?
Right.
It comes in 101.2, which was down 104.4 a month ago. They were expecting 103, came in 101.2. Still higher than the average, which is 98, right? Still a good, strong reading on small business, but based on the government shutdown that was in January, based on the financial market in November and December, of course there's going to be a little bit of decreasing in their optimism, but still a historically strong number over the long-term average of this number. So even though people are not as, euphoric as they were, that doesn't mean the market's not still strong.
No, I agree, man. Because I can tell you personally, what ends up happening, even, I said what I said, meaning that recession, but you hear it so much, I know what I've done even personally. I'm saying to myself, okay, man, I got to tighten it up. I got to work harder, okay, just in case it's there and I don't see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like,
right. Sure.
Okay. So, it's like, okay, because we've seen them and, you don't have to pull back too much, folks, and, things do slow down.
Right.
So it's like, I'm kind of digging the whole area there, how that works.
But think about the numbers, guys. Think about the numbers we just got out this morning. Small business. Still a good, strong number. Redbook, 4.6%. That's the retail consumer, right? Up 4.6%. Job openings, really strong job opening number. So the labor force is still strong. Show me the weakness. Now, it's coming off unsustainable highs. I get it. You know what?
Sure.
Fair point. But still, a healthy economy that we're dealing with here. And remember, when it was 25% and 26% growth, we finished last year down on the year. So it's not an automatically going up when it's really good, not automatically going down when it's softened.
Right. And then you have, what is really cool here, folks, is that, I wasn't actually at the beginning of the baby boomers. I was about the 7th year into it. But this is a whole new deal that is starting right now. And this is going to go exponential for another about 12 to 13 years, about the amount of young men and women that are basically 32, 33 that are coming in that are exponential. So they're coming into the beginning of their earning years. It's a good scene, man. I mean, that's the bottom line,
Right. And the bottom line, read the data, everybody. Don't listen to the noise. Don't listen to the people on TV. Read the data. Interpret the data. That's what's important. And the data still looks good by my eyes.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. Market-wise, so we're still in earnings season, right?
Yep.
We've been putting on a lot of trades. I was talking about with Skechers. Remember? Hey, Skechers, man, that was
what a great trade that ended up.
I know, man, that was awesome. Yeah. Seriously, man.
And Under Armour, the trades we put on yesterday in Under Armour. This is getting kind of interesting here. Under Armour now up 4.3%.
Yep, you get action. Listen, folks, right here, 45 minutes from now, outstanding program. You want to understand option strategies, futures. Kevin, you have a great one, safe one. We look forward to the program in 45 minutes.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Kevin.
you. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow up 222, Nasdaq up 74, S&P's up 24. Come right back.
The TAS Profile Scanner is the most revolutionary piece of trading software that you will ever try. Wouldn't you like to approach the markets with confidence? As you begin your trading day, it's likely that you'll be faced with lots of decisions. In order to make the best decision, the first thing you'll need is a strategy that will help you minimize your risks. Whether we're in a bull or bear market, a good strategy is to have the tools needed to help you scan and analyze the markets before you trade. The TAS Profile Scanner instantly scans and filters over 2,500 global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, president of TAS Market Profile, the TAS Profile Scanner understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications, automated trading algorithms, and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. Whether you're looking at the trade matrix, the ETF heat grid, the market breadth, the landscape charts, or the many other features of the TAS Profile Scanner, this is a piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the markets and set up your trades. The team at TAS has even put together a 12-part video series to walk you through every aspect of the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find directly on the TAS order page at TFNN.com. Sign up now for only $97 a month with a risk-free 30-day trial, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. See for yourself how you can harness the full power of the TAS Profile Scanner by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services section. Remember, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Don't let another day pass you by without trying out this amazing piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the market and how you place trades. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 234, Nasdaq up 79, S&P's up 25. When we talk about those S&Ps, I want to show you what I'm looking at here. So it looks to me, folks, that what this S&P wants to do is go up and test. Where is that? Right there. We're almost there. You're going to see, there it is, right up there. There's a high volume spike that brings you back to the 6th. That number there is 2734.50.
Okay, that's last Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, look at it. It already hit 2735.50. I think this is where it's done. This little baby, I had that on the daily newsletter this morning too, because that thing was sticking out like a sore thumb. So we'll see where that shakes out. If it can hold or not. You know, bottom line is that, you know, we'll see how this shakes out. Afria, what is it?
Aurora Cannabis, right? ACB.
Thank you, ACB. Now this is pretty cool, folks. Okay, so Aurora is one of the first companies that came out with their numbers. No, I don't think that's it. Oh, is it? Yeah.
Pretty sure that's the one you were looking at.
Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So the low for the year is $4. The high is 12. They came out with the numbers last night. Now watch this. This is pretty cool. The stock's up 8 cents right now. But what was so intriguing about this when I was reading this last night, I was talking about it yesterday. I mean, this is going to be the commodity business, folks. Okay, you know, that's being said, bottom line is that, you know, it's a monster business, okay? And only so many people can do it right now. But what you're going to see in here, so they said the cost to produce cannabis jumped in the second quarter while prices fell.
Sure.
Leading to a reduction in gross margin of 16 percentage points.
It's quite a number.
Monster, right? So let's go back down, and because which is going to be pretty cool about this business is that it's a cut and dry deal. What can you grow a gram for? Sure. What can you sell it for?
As most businesses are, but you know, cost of goods sold, versus revenue per
Right.
product or whatever you want to. But I know what you're saying. It's
They have one product.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
I was going to say it's a very simple formula.
Right.
When you're growing cannabis, you're selling cannabis.
So the cost to produce it,
Per gram, right?
$1.92. That's up 33% in
And that's
90
Canadian
days.
too, just as.
The cost to sell it, went down to $6.23, quarter over quarter. So in 90 days, folks, bottom line is that it cost them 33% more to grow it, and they got 26% less to sell it. So this is going to be intriguing in the aspect of the spread, how many more companies are going to get into it, and where those spreads are going to go. They get 20% of the market right now in Canada, including 2.5 months of legal sales.
Yeah.
So look at the loss, though.
Sure.
The loss is pretty dramatic, man.
And not to provide them too much shade, but it shouldn't be a worry if a company has a loss right now, because you should be plowing money into development or what, in terms of that industry, seriously. And I know they still might be able to pull a profit if they probably had. Because, their revenue was only 54 million Canadian, and their loss was 238. So they're not even close, right, to where they're going to be turning a profit. But that should probably make sense, because this industry is literally 2.5 months into its legalization.
Right. No, totally.
Yeah.
And so, he's going on to say the recreational pot market has been plagued by supply shortages, said Aurora Chief Executive Terry Booth. He's more worried about keeping up with international medical demand. If I lose sleep over anything, I lose sleep over our ability to supply global cannabis market.
That's just to break it down real quick. That shouldn't be the case if you're selling for less money per gram, though. So that's their chief executive officer saying there's so much demand for our product we can't keep up, as they're saying we sold it for less money during the quarter. So
right,
that doesn't jive completely.
There's a huge disconnect, because what is also happening is this, and this is where this is going to be a large problem in particular, where you go from medical marijuana to recreational marijuana, because what has happened is that the amounts that pot sold on recreational marijuana is so much larger than medical marijuana.
Okay.
This won't hit the wholesalers as much as the retailers. The retailers are complaining already that they have so many restrictions on the medical pot, and they paid so much money for the licenses.
Sure.
That this is going to happen in Florida, because in Florida, folks, we got a new governor, and what ended up happening, he's saying no, that he's going to give the legislature to March in order to basically say that you can smoke the bud in marijuana in Florida. And on top of that, and this is the big one, man, that he's not putting a number on the amount of dispensaries.
Okay.
So what has happened is that you and I have a dispensary. We just paid a fortune.
Sure.
And he said, no, that isn't how the law is supposed to be.
Okay.
It's a market. So it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And that's happening across the country too.
And I think that was forced by the courts, though. What happened is the court said, no, you voted on an amendment in Florida that said that it's a medicinal, now legal. You can't just say we're not doing flowers, we're doing just vaporizing and edibles. So the court said that, and then they had to go back to the legislation and make a deal. And he said, listen, you guys make a deal by March, or we're just going to carte blanche do it. Is kind of how the...
Right. Yeah, they were supposed to make it smokable right at the beginning.
Sure.
The license...
I'm just saying, though, that he didn't come out that do it out randomly. It was a good thing that he did it, but their hands were all forced by the courts.
Oh, yeah. Joe Reddick. Joe Reddick and Morgan. So Morgan was the lawyer, and Joe Reddick was the person who has cancer, and he's an activist down here anyway. And he was saying, hey, what he was saying, now that one's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think that's different.
Yeah, that's different.
Merging a bunch of different stories.
That one's different, because he was saying that he wanted
to grow it himself.
Grow his own. Yeah,
completely different.
So this S&P number, folks, is going to be important. Let me just see. I bet the SPY is up at that particular point, too. So if we take a look at this, yep, it is. So that's what we're doing right now. You're testing the highs of the 6th. That's where we're at. We'll see whether we can go through those. What you are doing also, and this is where it's going to be, this is a big supply line here. You're going into the October 11th as well as the December 4th area. And both of those are monster volumes. December 4th is 177 million, and on the 11th is 274. So we'll see where this baby shakes out. Oil. Let's go over to that oil market. That's been rocking out here. Interesting. So 54 you're up to today. You get 348,000. Well, that's good volume. I mean, that's saying you might do 700. We did 700 yesterday, 750. That's still telling me that we want to go downtown, but we'll see how this shakes out. You're going into, well, you look at this. You're going into 759 though. Wow. That's 54.21.
Okay.
We had 54.05. And then if we take a look at some of the higher volume equities, I think EA was up here. One of these companies, EA's up $3.
I believe Activision, they got a downgrade?
Did they? Okay.
They're up, but maybe.
So let's see what Electronic Arts is doing.
I think that's another extension of that game, Apex Legends.
Okay, yeah. It's a pretty good move off the bottom. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials up 238, Nasdaq up to 78, S&P's up 25. We'll come right back. Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow Industrials up 227, Nasdaq's up 78, S&Ps are up by 24. Let's go take a look at the NDX and see what the strength versus the weakness inside this NDX. So Lululemon still going topside.
Everyone liking their athleisure wear.
Yeah, up 4%. You get electronics up 3.6. Align Technologies up 3, and JD.com is up 3.3. Taken away from it, Gilead is down 5%. Take Two, that's interesting. Now, Take Two.
That was the one I heard then.
Yeah.
Take Two being downgraded.
That's down 4%. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah.
So, look at the low for the year, $86, man.
They just come up with their earnings? No, that must have been their earnings.
This is the one that's
last
a
week.
monster ABC down, too. Either that or they had a warning last week.
I think they got a downgrade.
Okay, so downgrade to underperforming BMO. Yeah. This is pretty intense. So if you look at this, folks, so we broke, yeah, you broke this apart for sure. Let's see, put this on a weekly. Yeah, man, this is a big ABC down, man. Well, the most conservative way, it's almost, that's the most conservative way probably, not the high. So if I take 130 as A, look at that, still 97. It's $33.
Yeah.
And that gets you, what's that?
About $80.
Well, okay, so we're at 86. And then, look at that. And that makes sense that, you know, $80, because what you've done, once you break 92, it's a problem. You know, that's, you're on a whole different floor.
Yeah.
So that's pretty intense.
Yeah.
And that's different. You know, the other equities are having a problem, but they got off the lows. Taking a lot of money, though, don't they?
They do, but look at that, shrinking revenue from 19 to 20.
Oh, yeah, 2.9 billion to 2.8.
Yeah.
And that's what they're saying now, right?
Right.
Yeah. Pretty wild, man.
Yeah.
Inside the Dow Industrials, let's take a look at the strength versus the weakness. So the move is out here today. Point-wise is good old Boeing's always there. Boeing putting positive 26, 3M 18, Caterpillar 16. Only ones that are negative. Look at hardly any negative.
Yeah, barely. You don't have anything down more than 16 pennies in the whole Dow 30.
Yeah. Now, this is where, if you happen to watch the Tiger TV, folks, okay, it's pretty wild that you only have 4 negative and we're only up 219, because it's normally you'd be up a lot more than this, but you can see that these equities are not up a lot of points, basically. You know, as to the spread across that whole trade. So we got the Dow Industrials up 0.8%, Nasdaq's up 1%, S&Ps are up 9. Asia had quite a night last night.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. Nikkei up 2.6%.
Yeah, look at those numbers, man. Taiwan was up 2.1, Nikkei up 2.6. Pretty amazing. Hang Seng was flat. But
now that was the first time they were open like week though, right?
It was.
Yeah. So
it was.
It might not be that dramatic if
it was a catch up to
our markets ever had to catch up for a week. Goodness knows where they'd, you know, 2-3%, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when you look at the chart now, it doesn't look like much, you know, because when they closed, you know, they were trading there on the 7th. They're trading lower on the 8th, and they're actually this is.
I know we're getting data, right?
The catch up was perfect, actually.
But there's no missing data there. We'll have to figure out. There's no missing day.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
You get the 8th, and then the next day is the 12th. Right.
Okay. But there's a weekend in there too, so that wasn't a whole week.
Yeah. No, I know.
That's only missing one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
So. We'll see where that baby's going. The XLE, let's go take a look at that XLE since you did. Oh, I know. I want to look at the dollar first. So the dollar, we made this run.
Here, I need one more. DXH9.
No, you need to scroll down to the TFNN show archive channel below. And go to.
Yeah, it hit 97. We had 10,000 contracts. We'll see where this shakes out. It's going to be pretty wild if that's what you get. I mean, That's about as clean a triple top as you can have. The real question is going to be, do you get a fail or does it blow through 97, 195?
Okay.
You know? And what you do have there, if you're looking at the volume, folks, that was the changeover. So you really have to go back into the December contract also.
Okay.
You know, because that December contract was expiring, so you still get the lingering there versus right now we're trading the March contract.
Okay.
You know, which another way of doing that, here, you can go like this, which is kind of interesting. You can do the UUP, which is the, oh, look at how much lower it is, though. Interesting. So this probably trades off of the cash. Yeah. They're replicating it against the same deal. But if we take a look at you and we put the cash up, what you're going to see, that's what the cash looks like. Yeah, see, there's the cash dollar index.
And then, though, it does differ, right? Because when I jump back, we were doing this yesterday, and you pull up, oh, no, I didn't have the dollar on here. What was I looking at then? Was that what we were doing? DXY to DXY?
The DXY we're looking at, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it gets a little tricky, you know. You really just got to use these as gauges. That's what it really comes down to when, you know, you're going from the cash to the...
Sure. Just benchmarking it against itself,
yeah,
whatever
exactly,
you're using. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, because you can see the actual cash, you know...
Yeah, the highest higher, right? 97, what was that? 97... 97.711, but we reached 97.198 in the DXY today, whereas our cap was 97 on the dot in the future.
Right. Oh, that's interesting too. So let's go back over and look at the.
Yeah. So your high is 97 to the thousandth.
Okay, good. So that means is that 97? 97. So yeah, they're all different.
Yeah, it's really close. Like
slightly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. 877-927-6648. Silver. Let's go take a look at the silver market out here. Actually, the whole commodity complex. So inside commodities out here, Larry was talking about hogs this morning. Hogs went under the low by 1 penny and then took off topside. Gasoline's up 2.4%. Crude's up 1.9. Natural gas up 0.7. Not much happening in the copper's down 1%. You get silver down 0.1 of 1%. You know, it's going to be interesting to see whether hemp gets in there at some point. You know?
Yeah.
It's.
Oh, I'm sure that those hemp producers would love it.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, right.
Right.
I mean, you want people trading that because that's demand.
That's demand.
For sure.
That's demand, no doubt.
Yeah.
If we take a look at the silver contract now. This is gonna get a little dangerous. So silver hasn't been able to hold price out here. You're coming into big volume though. We're coming into 80,000. You're down only 2 cents, but you're already 1576. You're already into the 1563's game, I guess. Yeah, we went to 1565. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow Industrial's up 223, Nasdaq up 78, S&P's up 24. Come right back. Hi folks, this is Tom O'Brien. If you'd like to be the bank and get the type of interest they receive instead of the low interest rates they give to clients, then I have an investment you may want to take a look at. I'm offering 4-year secured first mortgages on buildable city lots in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment can be anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 per buildable city lot. The interest paid is 7% per year, paid monthly. Depending on the investment, the income per month per lot ranged from $175 for a $30,000 investment to $437.50 for a $75,000 investment. If you are in the CD market, you want to look at this investment. St. Petersburg is located in Pinellas County, which is the densest county in Florida. If you're looking for an investment with your principal intact that pays a good interest rate, this may be for you. The supply is limited, so act now. For more information on these secured first mortgage opportunities, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's up 219, Nasdaq up 76, S&P's up 23. Kind of just hanging right at those highs. You know, if we go over and we take a look at, let's go take a look at Apple. So Apple's having a hard time catching any bid out here on a market that, you know, has some action behind it. Google's up 22. Amazon up 31. Microsoft buck 27.
Yeah.
You know, you get some those equities. They're up pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh, hey Mark, let's go to Mark at Fort Collins. Hey Mark, what's going on?
Not too much. Tom and Tommy, how are you guys
Good
doing?
morning, Mark.
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
Good.
You out there
Great.
skiing?
A little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great snow last week.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Get a lot of tourists out there for you. That's good.
A little cold. A little cold. It probably will be with the holiday weekend coming up. And
Yeah, we got
Great
market
coming up,
closed
yeah.
on Monday for President's Day.
This coming Monday?
This coming Monday. It always sneaks up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I like that.
Right?
Yeah. So, IWM, right?
talk to me. I was looking at. Is it doing a small ABC up here? If it's broken a swing point from the
Yeah. Let's take a look at it.
5th, and it's got decent volume already. And then I put it on a 30-minute. It looks like there might be some small ABC ups there, but I was wondering what your thoughts are.
So,
I was thinking to 155, 156-ish.
yeah, it has this swing here of 150, 160, and it will do the volume today. Because we're at 4.2 and you get 18 million. It'll do 18 million. Now that being said, you know, you can see that we went down with 22 million on the 7th. So you can definitely get the price going. But because we came down on volume, you know, the way the ABC structure works is that you have to go up with volume, down with light volume, and up with volume. And that, it doesn't have to negate it, because it depends what that volume is today. I mean, if this thing does like 26 million today, then yeah, you're going to have an ABC. But if you only just take out that B with volume, then it's like, okay, you know, you were down with 22. If we break this with 20, that isn't the clear definition of an ABC up, because of the way that we went down. Now, what we're also doing is that you're coming right into this 154.13, you know. But what did happen yesterday, Mark, and I'm sure you saw it, is that the small caps folks were the only indice that actually held price yesterday. And you did have a small expansion of volume. You know, the prior day we did 13 million. This was pushing with 16 yesterday, so that's a good setup. You know, so it's saying, yeah, I see what you're looking at, man. I mean, yeah, it can go to 155. We'll see whether we get a turn in this market prior to that. You know, because my take is that this S&P's already hit the high. Because you know, if we go to that S&P for a second and take a look at it, now I have no idea why you get a sell-off from this particular point, but this number was sticking out like a sore thumb. And we hit it. We got 1 point above it. You can see it at the open on the 6th. Yeah, it's 27.3450, and we hit 27.3550. Now, if we come off that with volume, then guess what, man? This market's not going to hold again.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing that was intriguing to me is we've gone over the 50% retracement level on the IWMs, and that 155 to 156 range is where the 61.8% bid number is, so I'm thinking that's fairly logical if we actually do break for that to maybe top out.
Yeah, and that's about the most deviant thing you could do too. And that
would be also be just above the Bollinger Band. It went below the Bollinger Band on the way down. So
yeah, interesting.
Maybe that's the turn. So.
Hey, well, you know, it seems like today's a nice calm day, but you know, we'll see as we go through the day. You know, you can see that we got up to those highs. Can't seem to get over them at this particular point, but, you know, the market's done really well for an hour and 15 minutes. There's no doubt about that. It made the first thrust forward. You know, the dollar's going to make a difference. You know, we'll see where that dollar basically goes. If you go back, now watch this. This is a creeper, folks, okay? But this 10-year note, you better watch it like a hawk because it will not go down. And you already hit that high of this morning, has volume at 9:30, and if this thing keeps going higher, that would be saying that this market's going to back down as we come into the close today, because that is a beautiful looking chart, that 10-year, meaning that it wants to go higher. And it's like, okay, if you still want to go so much higher and the market's up 1%, why? You know. So
have you looked at the TLT chart recently?
Let's pull up the TLT. So the TLT, folks, is the 20-year plus ETF structure, and that's set up the same way. Yeah, that high is sticking out like a sore thumb, man.
Yeah.
And you can see that, you know, you back down. Look at, I mean, there's no sellers in the TLT. It's pretty amazing, actually. You know, yesterday you only had 4.3 million. You know, you're going against what? 12 million. You're going against 8 million. You get a high at 21. So it's like this thing wants to get up there, and I like looking at those notes and bonds because they've been so consistent. You know, they've just been.
Yeah, we had a 14 million share on the downside day on the 18th of January, but that's a long way away. I don't know if it'll come back and test that again or not either. So.
I see that.
Also,
yeah. Now watch what that was doing though, Mark. Watch. So that's on the 18th, right? So we had come down hard, folks. 18 million shares. 14 million I got, right? Is that right? 14.1, right? Well, you're going into 23.
Right.
You know, that's what you always want to do is that you have to, as you're going higher, what are you going into? As you're going low, what are you going into? You know? And so that's still light volume, man. You're going into strength. There wasn't enough sellers. They couldn't break it down. You know, then, you know, you went higher with 11 million, you come back down with 8, you went higher with 8, and then you topped out at 5, and then you come down with 4, and today we'll do probably 3 or 4.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah,
right.
no, it's this note and bond market, man. I mean, if even though I was a bull on it, if you told me that 6 months ago there was still going to be a 2.6%, I'd say, man, I hope so, but I don't think so.
Sure.
You know?
10-year, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just, I think most of us are getting used to like even 3%. You know?
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't look to me that you know, this thing wants to go up. I mean, we're looking at this chart from overseas. You can see I mean, these rates are still dramatically lower. You know, France is 0.5%. Germany is 1/10 of 1%. 1/10 of 1%.
Yeah. When they're dealing with economic slowdowns, it's going to matter over there.
Yeah.
You know, for sure. Thankfully, the American economy's marching on, and that's kind of reflected somewhere up there. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah. That's Spain, 1.2.
Sure.
Greece, so this is bizarre, folks. Greece is at 3.9. Everyone knows they're bankrupt. But guess what? They have a cash flow. And the cash flow is the European Union just giving them money.
Okay.
You know. Mark, you have a great one, safe one. Get those skis on. Go down for a couple of lifts, then come back and make a few thousand.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Thanks, Mark.
Have a great one. Have a safe one. I've watched him. He's in the den.
I remember.
You know.
He said he went for a few runs.
Comes
He's back in 2 hours.
Oh, my God.
Gotta love it, man.
Gotta love it. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
The universe provides us with opportunities all the time, and I was no different. In 2006, I invested $2,500 in a 2-day master trader course taught by Tom O'Brien, then ranked as the #1 market timer for gold. The fact is, if you want to be the best, you must learn from the best. Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability and the Market Timer of the Year for 2018. To celebrate this accomplishment, TFNN.com is offering you a free 2-week subscription to my award-winning newsletter service, and there's no charge to you until day 15 unless you cancel sooner. That's right, we're waiving the normal upfront deposit, and this offer is available to anyone and everyone, even if you've tried Mastering Probability before. Sign up now, and I'll teach you the tool that identified the bottom in the Dow on January 26th, the morning that led to the largest daily point gain in history. This offer will expire on February 10th, so go to the homepage of TFNN.com now and click on Mastering Probability.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you're going to go right under featured content. You're going to see our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes. We're celebrating his 2018 Master Market Timer of the Year in the S&P 500, as well as the bond market. 14-day free trial. Your card does not get charged the 15th day, no matter what. If you have a monthly subscription, or you go for the 6-month or the year. Okay,
that's right.
You know, so it's a great promotion, folks. You know, if you do the 6-month promotion.
And there you go. Trial, 14 days right there, right? So, you know, you don't get charged for any period of time for those 14 days. You try out Steve's great newsletter. You see for yourself what he does on a daily basis, usually 2, if not 3 times a day. He's putting information out there. His big, of course, morning update report. And then you get access to archive webinars. I believe Steve's going to be announcing that he'll do a live workshop for subscribers coming up towards the end of February. But get in there. This deal is going to run through tomorrow. So you got till tomorrow, one more day. And I encourage people to check it out because we really do not do those 2-week free trials anymore. Everyone always has the opportunity to try anything we do. 30-day money-back guarantee. Great deal. You give it a try for a month. You get nothing invested. In this one, 2 weeks, you're not charged anything. Check it out. Get in there. And Steve, well-deserved hard work for the dedication he puts in that letter, man. And so we want people to check it out right there. And speaking of information.
This is wild, man.
So I was reading about this morning. Google and Amazon want smart devices to mine even more of your data. That should not be surprising to anyone, right? Of course, they want it all, man. And just to get down to what this is talking about, I wanted to get... So in other words, after you connect your light fixture to Alexa, they want to know now every time the light's turned off and on, regardless of whether you're even using Alexa to do it. So they basically want to know anything they can track. Smart TVs, right? They want to know what channel you zoomed in on. They want to know everything. But don't worry, they say. It's in the best interest of providing you a product.
And sell you another one.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay right there, folks. We got Fast Market coming up next. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Go get him, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.